Hello traders, Trader Tom here from Simply Forex, the channel created to help you succeed at trading. Guys, as usual, we're going to look back at yesterday's trades, but if you stay till the end of the vid, I'm also going to give you my trade ideas for today and the important news for today as well. Let's start with yesterday. And yesterday's trades were all about Aussie dollar strength, but there was much data come out yesterday, much news, and it led to Aussie dollar weakness. All right, but let's take a look at the trade that I actually took. So I was looking to short pound Aussie dollar. Okay, obviously this candle hadn't formed yet, and we were looking at this candle here that broke these lows, and we were trying to continue this momentum down. But as I say, the news that came out yesterday led to Aussie dollar weakness. Okay, if we drop down to the H1, all right, I was looking to take trades in this grey zone. Okay, and that's exactly where I entered, guys. We sort of started seeing some, bearish wicks here and also bearish candles. So we entered in here. I put my stop above here because this was the last H4 swing high, and the idea was to take price lower. As you can see, because of all the data yesterday, news, made the Aussie dollar very weak. Price shot up, and I actually got, I don't actually use a stop loss, guys, but I'm hedged in this position. Okay, so it was a unsuccessful trade, but I'm still in this trade and looking to get out of my hedge. Why am I looking to get out of my hedge? Well, if you look at the day chart, it's still in a downtrend. Right, it's actually come up to a reasonably nice level. You've got the moving average 20 here. So if we start seeing some kind of breakdown in structure here, I will exit my hedge. Right, if we go back to the H1, I will be interested in a break of this level. If we get a break of this level, big bearish candle, I will get out of my hedge and look to take price lower. All right, so we'll see how that plays out today. But yesterday was an unsuccessful trade because of this Aussie dollar weakness that come into the market. And that was the same for all of our trades yesterday. If you look at Euro Aussie dollar, this is the day chart. Again, if you look at the chart, if I take away yesterday's candle, okay, there you go. Gone back in time, like, I don't know. But here, if you look at this price action, guys, yeah, look, we're in a downtrend. We've broken all of this support level, yeah, nice big bearish candle, and the idea is just to follow this momentum down to one of these targets. Right, what a difference a day makes. Yeah, if I exit this, you can see we've had a very bullish reaction yesterday. Okay, but it doesn't change daily trend or structure. We are still in a downtrend, and again, if price reacts in here, we start seeing a breakdown of structure on the lower time frames, I will sell Euro Aussie dollar. All right. If we drop down to the H1, I took pound Aussie dollar. So any other Aussie dollar trade, I just wasn't interested in. But, there was some candles here. There was arguably this candle here. Okay, but then news came out, and look at the reaction that the news, and put this weakness into the Aussie dollar. And then the final trade we're looking at was Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. But this had two pieces of news come out. We also had the Canadian dollar interest rate decision. So if we look at the day chart, again, if you go back in time and eradicated this candle, just look at, price action, right? Everything's in an uptrend, higher highs. Yeah, nothing but bullish candles, bullish, 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 bullish. But news happened yesterday, right? We were trying to take price a little bit further up to this level here, but news happened and put some weakness into the Aussie dollar. This was more Canadian dollar strength than Aussie dollar weakness. Okay, if we drop down to the H1, we never got a setup anyway. So price on the H1, yeah, you can see this level here, right? Come down, did nothing. I actually have my alarm set in here, guys. If it broke this level and broke above the moving average 20, I was going to start trading this. But news come out, it led to Canadian dollar strength, no trade. Okay, so guys, those were the trade ideas from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoy receiving my trade ideas and analysis every single day, then please come join the channel. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now, smash the notification button, and if everyone could please smash the like button. It keeps the editor happy and he is slightly unhinged. Right, trades for Thursday, the 11th of April. Before we get started, guys, a couple of things. If you haven't joined our trading community, then why not? Please come join it. We've got traders sharing knowledge, experiences, trades. So come join it. Come join our free Discord channel. Secondly, guys, we've got the VIP Trading Academy, where I give you all of my trade signals, all of my tutorials, and you get direct access to me as well, guys. So come join the VIP Trading Academy. We're giving it away for free at the moment. Check out the promotion. And also, guys, if you would like to show your support and love for the channel, then you can. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's many perks for doing so. Check it all out. It's all in the video description. Right, trades for today then, Thursday the 11th. Today, guys, it's about New Zealand dollar weakness. All right, we had a few interest rate decisions yesterday, and New Zealand dollar was one of them. But we have seen some weakness come into the New Zealand dollar. Remember, my trades are intraday trades. I'm not a swing trader, guys. So we're looking at New Zealand dollar weakness as the catalyst for our trades today. So I've got two trade ideas in particular, but I just want to show you all of the New Zealand pairs that I'm looking at. Okay, so if we look at pound New Zealand dollar, if we look at the weekly chart, okay, you know, the weekly chart, we are at a beautiful level of support here. Yeah, we're in an uptrend. This is the weekly chart. We're in an uptrend. We've come back to a nice level, and there's loads of room to move into. You know, if not here, all the way back up to these highs here. Okay, so if I was a swing trader, which I'm not, you know, we could hold on to this trade all the way up to here, right? But if we look at the day chart, the problem I have with the day chart and why this is not a trade idea for today is the fact that we've broken, you know, we've broken down a little bit. We've broken below the moving average 20. We've broken this area of support here, you know. However, this is a very nice bullish candle to potentially look for buys. Okay, so like the look of it, but not one of my trade ideas for today. It's exactly the same with Euro New Zealand dollar. This New Zealand dollar weakness is the catalyst for our trades. And if you look at the weekly chart, again, if I had to put in a target, it would be here, right? Back up to these weekly highs. And if you just look at the weekly chart, I mean, you know, it is a thing of beauty, right? We've had a break of structure. Price has retraced to an area of support. We're getting a bullish reaction. Let's take price higher. If we look at the day chart, it's a little bit, you know, not as clear cut for me, right? So we were in this and we had lots of sideways action. You know, has it started breaking down? We're below the moving average 20. Okay, so if I had to trade this, I would be trading Euro New Zealand dollar for buys, right? But it's not a trade idea for today. But I am looking at these two pairs. The New Zealand dollar pairs that I'm going to trade today are these, right? So first of all, New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar. And let's start with the weekly chart. Yeah, these weekly New Zealand pairs look very good. Okay, so again, let's just follow structure. You need to understand structure, first of all, right? And this is clearly in a downtrend. We're getting lower highs, yeah, lower lows. Okay, we are in a downtrend. We're below the moving average 20. It looks like very good sells on the weekly chart, right? This candle hasn't finished forming yet, obviously, but you know, it's looking good for sells. If we now look at the day chart, again, for me, you know, we're in a downtrend, right? price has popped up, hasn't quite hit this level, but we've got a very bearish reaction because of the news yesterday. Okay, and I'm still willing to take shorts down to this level, if not all the way back down to this level, because we are still in a downtrend. The fact that this above the moving average 20, I don't like this, but I'm still willing to look for sells. If we drop down to the H1, yeah, you can see prices, come crashing down. This was all news led, right? It was Canadian dollar strength off the back of the interest rate decision, and there was New Zealand dollar weakness off the back of their interest rate decision. And if you just follow structure, right, we're thinking, right, we're in an uptrend, and then bang. Okay, so what do I want to do? There's this level through here, right? And if price retraces all the way up to here, okay, I will look for sells back down to these lows. All right. I will also consider this, guys, right? We're in a H1 downtrend. If price starts coming back up to this level, maybe the moving average 20 in here, and we get a bearish reaction, I'll also start selling New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. All right, so that's the first trade idea for today. And then the second one is this, New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. Again, this is all news led, right? The New Zealand dollar interest rate decision led to New Zealand dollar weakness, and the US dollar CPI data led to US dollar strength. Okay, with the news, guys, we don't know when news is released, we don't know what's going to happen to any pair, right? We don't. But what you can trade is the aftermath of the news, and that's exactly what we're doing here. Now, if you look at New Zealand dollar, US dollar, this is my second trade idea for today. So again, right, we were in a downtrend, okay, and then price has broken up, right? Is that a word? Broken up, has built up, yeah. We're seeing higher lows, higher highs, and then on the back of yesterday, we have a humongous bearish candle, right? And this has broken this low, okay? So we were in an uptrend. I would say quite clearly we're in uptrend, and then bang, then a very bearish candle breaking this low. We're in a downtrend. What we're trying to do is take it back down to this last low here and this psychological level of 5,950. Let's take a quick look at the weekly chart. Yeah, I mean, the weekly chart, again, on all New Zealand dollar pairs, the weekly chart looks lovely, right? We are clearly in a downtrend, right? Lower highs, lower lows. We're in a downtrend. We're at a very nice level in here of what was once support becomes resistance. And this is the reaction we're seeing right now. And again, if you look at the day chart, we are now in a daily downward structure. We're below the moving average 20. Yeah, I want to sell this. If we drop down to the H4, I want to show you the H4, guys, because there's a couple of levels here, right? So if price retraces to this level in here, yeah, and all I'm looking for, guys, for my levels is where has price reacted historically? And price has reacted here, here, and here, which makes this grey zone a good level, right? So if we get a bearish reaction in here, yeah, I will look to sell this back down to these lows, these daily lows. Or potentially, yeah, if I go back up to the H1 now, yeah, price, I don't expect it to retrace into any of these grey zones because the move downwards is so strong, all right? So, this grey zone really is the one that I'm interested in. Yeah, you've got the moving average 20 coming down as well. Yeah, we come back up into here, we get a bearish reaction. We can start selling New Zealand dollar, US dollar. All right, guys. So, yeah, those are my two trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. So, news for Thursday, the 11th of April. So, overnight, guys, we've had some CPI data coming out of China, which was worse than expected. And this could have a negative impact on Aussie dollar because China and Australia have such tight economic links. But that's been and gone. after this, we're looking at the following, right? So first of all, we have the big daddy news or big mummy news for today, right? We've got the euro interest rate decision. Okay, so like all central banks at the moment, they're looking to keep interest rates the same. So predicted is 4.5%, and I'm sure it will be 4.5%. But what really moves these pairs after that is all of this deposit facility rate, that will probably be the same. But what's said in this monetary policy statement, can have a real impact on the euro, because the interest rate decision will probably be 4.5%. Okay, and this all comes out at 1:15. If we carry on down, guys, we've also got PPI, core PPI, and initial jobless claims coming out of the States at 1:30. This can move any US dollar pair. And 15 minutes later and 30 minutes after the interest rate decision, we have the Euro press conference. Now, in here, guys, this is, they tell you how they arrived at the interest rate decision. There's lots of forecasting, projections. So this is very important, and this can make the euro buck wild crazy, right? So must be aware of that. And after that, 6 o'clock, we've got the 30-year bond auction. And then after that, guys, there is no other news that we're interested in. All right. So, yeah, big news for the euro today. Guys, if you've enjoyed the vid, please subscribe, like, and share. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you tomorrow.